Hello, welcome. I am your host, Yeppp. I bleed green, red, white, and blue. That much is true. Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media, the city of champs, the city that breeds sports, and the city with heart. Well, today I want to just talk about the green dot. Yes, Nakobe Dean has got the green dot on his helmet, and this means he's taking a major step in the defensive side of play calling. So let's get right to it. Nakobe Dean is now officially the lead dog in the linebacking core on the Philadelphia Eagles. And he will be making the calls as they come in from the defensive coordinator to coach decide. And this is a great thing for him. I have no doubt in my mind this young man is going to get the job done. He's done it prior before in Georgia. He was a captain and he got the guys lined up there. And just like at Georgia, he's going to have uh, Davis and Carter right there. And those guys, they know what it's like to work together. It's just going to be on a different level now. It's a different platform for him. And I'm told and I know that he's going to make things work in his favor for this team and this unit because of the fact that he's comfortable with that style of because he has had prior experience in play calling at Georgia. That was his role. So I don't see no reason why he's going to have any issue. I know it's going to be a difference in the play calling, the schemes and stuff like that. But he has a year under his belt. Excuse me. He has a year under his belt, and I don't think it's going to be a harder transition than a lot of people are making it out to be, just because of the fact that he has the year under his belt. He's done it prior at Georgia, and I know he's going to be comfortable in that role. So I don't have nothing, no reason in doubt that he's not going to do a good job during the play call. And then, and the reason he's getting this their position, as it states here, is because of the loss of T.J. Edwards and Kazir White. Them moving on and in the off seasons signing with different teams. And that's the reason why we all know that Dean wasn't on the field last year because of these two guys in front of him that they played. So he had to sit back and do his due diligence and accept the role. But he did good on special team, outstanding for me. He was around the ball all the time. He made good hits. And the plays he did get in that linebacker, he was successful with that. So I'm happy with that performance that he showed on that aspect. And now him going to be the play caller coming up this upcoming season, alignment is a good deal. The only thing that I have a problem with this is the fact that he, if something to happen with him, we're not that deep in linebacker. So I'm believing that Howie's going to have to go out and make a move, or is going to make a move at the linebacker position. That's what I'm believing. I mean, there's a couple of guys still out there. Floyd. Uh, they talked about the other linebacker. Um, what was his name? It was two different linebackers they were talking about bringing. I know Floyd was one, and I can't recall the other guy now. I just had a brain fart. But anyway, in that aspect, so that's the only thing I'm concerned about. If something was to happen with Dean, the experience we had back there in our linebacker core, Edmonds, the guy we picked up from Pittsburgh. There you go, it came back. So this guy, so it'll be him back there in Taylor. So I mean, they'll and we don't know what Edmonds going to bring to the table. This is his first year with us, so we don't know what to expect from him. They say he's doing good in the OTAs, so and that's good. I'm glad that is going on because it's going to be needed. But I think Howie needs to make another move at the linebacker spot. I know there's still talk about Bubba Baker. Something was floating around again that came back up again. But I think linebacker, and if you can, because we still got 4 spots open back there, so I don't see no reason why we can't get 2 before the start of training camp officially. Or maybe how he's going to wait till week 1 and try to bring one of them linebacker guys in. But I think the sooner the better. And then there was some talk about this young kid at defense in the trenches, uh, Yannick. So this guy here, he printed an article about it ain't about the money. He wants to be on a contender, and he has been in the past seeing tweeting comments about Philadelphia cheesesteaks and so forth and so on. So this guy's got real good interest in coming to Philly. It's a matter of how he's going to, go get him, because we can get him in on the cheap, sign him to a 1 year or 2 year deal, give him a prove it year, because he's been bouncing around so many teams. I can't even keep up with the allotment of teams that this young man was on. But he was always proving himself. He had nine and a half sacks last year. He had 9 sacks the prior season of that when he's with the I can't even remember the team he's with. So he's so many in the order, but everywhere he's been productive. So that's what we need here: production and more depth. So you got him down there D line. We got so much depth. It's just it'll be crazy. But I wouldn't mind that move. Going on saying about that, and I think that could be something that we can get done. You know, and then I want to talk about this running back thing. Um, running back thing um, with Gainwell, Swift, and Penny situation. Now I'm a firm believer in Gainwell. I believe that he should get his just due as a starter, but I know a lot of people around here are high on Swift because of what he could do as far as cutting, slashing, and everything. And I like Swift. He's a Philadelphia guy, homegrown, St. Joe Prep, and I know he's going to do good things, especially with the offensive line that we have. He's going to have in front of him, no doubt about it. And he's great with catching the ball out the backfield. I believe they're going to probably use him or more similarly like they did try to do last year with Sanders. But he's the better catcher out of the backfield than Sanders. I like Gainwell because Gainwell is the chain mover. He runs hard. He can catch the ball out the backfield. You know, so I like Gainwell to be the starter. That's my preference, and we could bring Swift in to do his thing. But I do believe Gainwell should get his just due and get the starting opportunity. You know, I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair. And then we have this upcoming the teams we're going to be practicing with. I think Indy comes to us, and I think we go to Chicago. So we'll have them coming to town to visit us for practicing. Indianapolis Colts, and then we'll go down to Chicago to give those guys a blur of what they're going to see, because they're not going to see much down there with their team that we have going to be down in practice. I don't think a lot of these vets going to play too much during the preseasons, just like we normally do. The guys at the system that they run, but believing in letting these guys rest, because this will all be a long season, 17 games this season. A lot's going to be going on, so that's why I believe the more depth you can have, the better we off will be. You can never have enough, not have enough depth. And I know how we like the trenches. Or Philadelphia fan like the trenches. So going out and get another guy and like this Naganik Yakwe, if I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, bring him in I mean, bring the guy in, man. I mean, it only can help us. It only can help us, you know, with the transformation of Carter and and the way that everybody they've been talking about um, Dean with his upside in the playbook, getting the keys thrown to him to be able to call the plays. So you got Davis. You know, he came into camp looking outstanding, lost weight to me. So you know, he looks good. And they was talking about him. So this is going to be something special. But one thing I would like to see though this season, I'm quite sure we will see it, is Reddick on one side with Brown on the other side. How about that there? You know, how about that? Reddick on one side with Nolan on the other side as edge rushers. Wow. I can see it now. You know, but you know, if you haven't already, hit that notification bell, hit that subscription so you can get this content when it comes out, and throw that like button up. Hit that like button. It doesn't cost us nothing. And I would like to say this here to everybody that's out there that has subscribed to my channel. I would like to thank you daily. Again, I appreciate y'all for y'all cooperation and helping me out with this channel. It comes from the bottom of my heart, sincerely. I really appreciate it. You know, I've been told that it's going to be a grind, and I'm in it to win it. I ain't going nowhere. But like I say, rock steady, and that's where I'm at. And with that being said, just want to say one other thing. I want to give a shout out. I know y'all don't know this person, but they're very special and dear to me. My granddaughter. She just wrote a book, a child's book. I'm so proud of her. I just want to let her know. I told her to shout her out, and I am. I don't have the book as of yet, but I know it's out. It's in Barnes and Noble, Amazon. I'll have the name of it later on tomorrow sometime, and we'll deal with that at that time. But until next time, you know what we say in this room. Yep. Be safe. Be good. God bless. Keep the main thing the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. And this is how we vision. We just living in it, as Philly 500 say. Born strong. Peace. I'm out of here.